booting up all YouTube and all that stuff. Wicked. So it is such as it's 7 o'clock now. Wicked, wicked, wicked. So I'm gonna be looking at GG over here to start off with. That's what I'm going to be focusing on. You can see the daily time frame closed bullish yesterday, which is nice. A lot of low volume yesterday though. People were very, very bored of that. So daily is the bullish right now, which is nice. Let me just get rid of this. There we go. The 4 hour is bullish as well. Over here, 4 hour. The hourly is coming up over here, which is nice. Just closed bullish. Oh wow, a lot of volume over here.
What the fuck, mate?
A lot of volume coming in, which is good. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. I need to check if there's news as well. But this is the resistance, and we're breaking above right now, which is good. The support for me is down below here, so this is the zone we're in at the moment. It could be breaking off, but I need to check if there's any news because this could be moving it. Yes, there is retail news, retail sales for GJ. Let's see how they came out over here. This may give it a little more volume so we can get in later on. Hasn't came out yet. Let's take a look what time it is. Yes, it should be coming on. There we go. 0.8. So retail sales are higher, which is good. So what am I looking for potential buys? Well, I want this news to kind of sink in first. We still haven't got the hourly lower wicks yet, etc. I kind of want to wait another 50 minutes for this news to be absorbed. But when we do start getting some bullish closures above, potentially in the 30-minute, maybe nice to take some buys. So yeah, let me just do some Instagrams and stuff. 1 second. Good morning everyone on YouTube as well. We are very, very early today. I just liked how that 15-minute closed above just before here, but then it closed back in, so I was a bit like ooh, and then we've realized there's news in, so there's no rush. We are live now on YouTube. Make sure to come and join the squad. Let's get it. Let's get it. So yeah, beautiful. I'm waiting patiently for this closure in 12 minutes time as well above. That could be quite nice to continue bullish. And yeah, so the daily time frame yesterday did close bullish, which is good. I've already exceeded the high of the previous, which is nice because yesterday was very, very rangy. Yesterday, very, very rangy. All here is rough. Through Asian, which is this Asian range as well. So hopefully I think London should bring a bit more volume in to continue back to the high. So if you do start continuing, we could come back up to 625. So it's a nice like 30 pip range to fill that we could possibly get. Potentially, but yeah, this hourly's just opened. It hasn't made a lower wick yet, so I'm going to be chilling. It's been a week and GG has been zero volume. Yep. Oh yes, but I didn't take any trades yesterday. Barely took any trades this week because I knew the volume's bad. So there's no point taking trades when you know the volume's bad. Just take the week off. Let's take a look at gold over here. So, same thing again. Daily closed bearish, rejecting the highs once again. Right around here. Just news over here. No. So the daily is flipped bearish. The 4 hour is bearish above here. The hourly is coming down. So from the hourly and the 30-minute and the 50-minute, you can start to see what price is doing. For me, potentially, sells below this kind of zone I'm looking for. 1856, I think, could be quite nice. So potentially sells below, because this is the major support, because price came all the way down and then rejected it. There's a minor one here as well. If you got into sells here, let's see how big the zone would be. Actually, not too bad. So potentially sells below, but for me, the 30 minutes and the hourlies, these have just moved because of this little news, so I'm not really too bothered. Has a wick on a window on my MT4. Oh, does it? Yes. Let's take a look on my IC markets. Yeah, it has a little wick on my Awanda as well. Beautiful. Well, I'm gonna scrap FXCM then. So don't you guys ever ask me again if I'm using it, because if FXCM is not with my broker. So this is what I'm gonna be using. A second. Oh shit. New brother. 4 hour. Okie. But as I said, you know, news just came in. If you want to trade the news, you can. But for me, I like waiting until the news gets absorbed. So now you can kind of see where resistance is. Resistance is around about this level 309, and I will be looking for closures above, I think, to potentially go bullish. And sells potentially below 166. It's in a little range right now. This spike up was just the news. I would never take trades in the news really, unless I've got like 15% profit in the week and I'm just chilling. So yeah, let me just get rid of this over here. Oh no, I did. Nice. It says GG has been ranging a lot on wicks. It's a week of training traders metal, correct? Yeah. So with my group over here, we've been really focusing on the mental side of it, and they've done really well actually. I'm quite proud of them. Really focusing on not taking the trades that they're potentially trying to see, and waiting patiently for the volume to come back. And it's a hard lesson, but you have to learn it. Morning Piri, morning. So 29 people in here already, amazing. If you guys are new here and you've just found the channel, welcome. Make sure to like and subscribe. So yeah, I'm gonna be waiting for GJ to be giving me some extra confirmation we're going up. The 30-minute has closed above, however, here, can you see? But I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like these wicks. I want to wait until we get some solid closures for me to be looking. So like this, then we can really start to take some trades with the volume. So yeah, when you trade GJ, are you actually buying countries or betting on the price movement? I think it's betting on the price movement. Yeah, spread betting, I think it's called. Morning Max, how was NY yesterday? Very dull. Range the whole time, to be fair, so no trades taken yesterday at all, which is very nice to do. GD has had good news on 3 different days this week and still hasn't done shit. Yeah, I know, mad. Bart goes, GJ has chewed my emotions up and spat me out this week. I definitely learned this a hard lesson and first time experiencing no volume, but I'm glad I've experienced it now, onwards and upwards. Yeah, so as long as you've experienced it now you know when price starts to range, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. So let's just wait for a 15 closure over here. It's looking good though now to continue, but as this is a bit of news, I'm still chilling as well. I want at least a 15-minute time frame to be closing after the news, just so I know how price is reacting. Gold over here has made the top wick of the hourly now. It's kind of just chilling, but I think gold sales could potentially be here if you get a closure below. So today I'm heading to Manchester for NY session, so that's gonna be pretty cool. NY session. I'm going to take a look at GU and GA as well. Morning Max, any ideas on GU? Yeah, I'll take a look at that in this. I'll take a look at that right now. Looks like GA had some nice moves up towards the end of the day yesterday, I saw, which was nice. My nose is so itchy. Daily time frame over here is bullish. Okie dokie, nice. 4 hour is bullish too, making some support, which is good. Good. Hourly coming up to a resistance near this time over here. Let's take a look at the 15. Yeah, so there's a little resistance right around this area, 13.35040, which is just tapped. If you just come over to here, the closest thing to the next resistance is right here, which is only 2 pips away, so not really that close. Probably resistance level here. And let's see how far this is from the high. About 7 pips, so not the biggest zones to fill, to be honest. You could potentially try and take it here and just have your stop loss to break even when you come to these zones, but probably easier when you get to buys above over here. Nothing really much I see in GU, because there's resistance here, and then the zones to this high is very, very small, so yeah. Enjoy Manchester, my home city, nice. Yeah, I went a couple months ago as well, it's sick, I like it. Beautiful, a lot of volume over here now. What could be the reason why GG has no volume lately? Thanksgiving apparently is coming up, and normally that's like a holiday, so there's loads of reasons, to be honest. Loads of reasons. 42 people in here, 9 likes already. Sheesh. We are chilling. I think potentially with the closure it could be quite nice. Depends how big this low wick will be. And I may try to take an early trade, because you know at the moment 7 o'clock has the most volume, so potentially. Does that mean GG could rage till potentially 2022? Maybe. Probably not though, but sometimes it just has these patches where there's very, very low volume, and you just have to take it with a pinch of salt and just chill with it. Check out Storytime in Manchester, my favourite restaurant. Ooh, that sounds nice. Sounds nice. So GA as well. Ooh, so the daily closed bearish over here. Bearish. The last candle closed bearish. It is bearish. It's exceeding. No, it hasn't exceeded that low yet. He's going to be eating at the Ivy. You know the score. Bro, I go to Ivy quite a lot, I'm not going to lie. Thing is, it isn't even that expensive, to be fair. It's just nice. It's good shit. So 4 hour making a top wick, hasn't exceeded the high yet, has exceeded the low. Potentially sells, I think, could be a good option. Price closes below this zone, I'd say, and does have enough zone to fill up this range. Yes, beautiful. So I think potentially closes below, which then will be, you know, flipping the hourly, exceeding its lows, etc. Could be quite nice. Literally, me the missus went and we were so shocked. Duck curry is good. Yeah. I had the last time I had like a steak thing. It was quite good. I've been to, how many ones have I been to now? So I've been to Ivy Chelsea Gardens. I've been to the Ivy Leeds. I've been to the Ivy Edinburgh. The Chelsea one's the best one. Sick. Pretty sick. One in Guildford? No, I haven't. They're the only 3 I've been to at the moment. So, this is a closure above, sorry. We are getting a 15-minute, which is nice. We do know at the moment that the 7 o'clock candles do have a lot of volume, so we'll see how this candle closes over here. even from breaking this high, it hasn't moved up that much, to be honest. It's only moved like 6 pips, so 47 people in here. I would wait for the 4 hour to close above the range. Just take a look. Yeah, at 4 hour resistance, it's quite dangerous to take a buy not knowing how the current 4 hour is going to react to this resistance. Yes. Is this on GJ or on gold? No wick on the hourly. Well, there is on mine, so FXCM you'll be using, and my broker doesn't have that, so I've changed it. Because for me, there is a wick on the hourly. GJ, yeah, potentially. Potentially, but I still think if we do get a nice solid closure, it could be looking nice to continue to the highs. It's just do what I wait for the hourly, that's all. 5 minute close quite weak over here, which is fine though. I'll see this 15 minute. Any GBP news yet? There was. There is retail sales. Let's see net borrowing. Public sector net borrowing. Oh, it's quite bad. They forecast it to be 12 billion. It's 18. That's quite a big jump. That's pretty bad. 18 billion. Jeez. That's not lightweight. It's a lot of money. It's over here. There you go. Got 18 people in here early in the morning. It is only 7:15, so still chilling about. But potentially GJ buys. But can we be waiting for either the 50 minute to make the lower wick and to continue, or I may wait for the 30. Wouldn't mind some of that billions. Yes. True. Thing is, though, I'm not really too asked about rushing in here because it is just the news, and I think if we waited, until 8 o'clock, it may give us a bit more opportunities. But I'm still gonna wait for this 15 to potentially make a lower wick. If it does start flipping, I may try and take it and exceed its own high. Maybe. There's a little minor resistance I see on the 15 minute. So what I'm looking at is this. Price came up before, kind of had some rejection wicks here. Not the nicest. And then there's support here as well. So this could be a potential zone that's going to be rejected. So the only way to get into that is exceeding the high, and it comes into this zone over here. But yeah, we chillin'. Good retail sales, but bad public sector. Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag of results, isn't it? There we go. Waiting for a low wick helps you. He's pushing down quite a lot over here. So, geez, see if it can stay close above. Stay above 314. If it comes back in this zone over here, it should potentially be filling this zone back up. But I won't be taking any trades in these lower areas. The zones are too choppy, they're too risky, and I'm not taking a silly trade. Especially with the price action this week, I'd rather take a no trade day than a risky trade. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for over here. So beautiful. The 50 minute is coming down. Now, if we do start flipping and continuing, this could be pretty nice. And I know there's a lot of volume at 7 AM, so that's why I'm kind of like, ooh. But this is the key level that I'm going to be looking at, and how it's really coping with it. This zone, because if it taps and starts flipping, then it is really rejecting it and potentially putting a lot of volume into the market. So yeah, like 390s area. So yeah, we'll see. I'm on sells. Oh wow, you got to GJ sells over here. Nice. I hope they play out nicely. For sure, for sure. 10 minutes left of this candle. It's a lot of time left, and we know if we do start flipping and exceeding over here, potentially could be an option because the stop loss for me at the moment is quite nice as well. You have it on the low over here and get in. That's even fine as well. Holy shit. So potentially, look at this 5 minutes down and come back up now. Let's take a look. Sorry. Oh yeah. So I am actually going to be ready to enter very, very soon over here. On the high of this, which is 390. Stop loss is 290. Let's take a look over here. So the reason why I like it is the 5 minute is rejecting the lows. The good thing is if you can get in on this high, my stop loss is only 7 pips. So here we go over here. Not 7 pips, sorry, 10 pips below here. So I like it because the stops, even though the stops look huge, they're really not. It's only 10 pips. So for me, I have entered a trade over here. It's actually tapped me in. Beautiful. I think we then could continue because of how much we rejected them lows. We can continue bullish. Beautiful. Haven't been tapped in yet. Oh, mine has for some reason. My spreads are quite high then. Holy shit. Beautiful. So how am I going to be managing risk? Well, you know the score, guys. You know the score. If you do exceed its own previous low here, I'm going to be taking off 50% of the trade. Okay. So right this time, guys, now I'm going to be making this a break-even trade. Stop loss to break even. It's right around 6 pips now. There's a lot of volume in here as well. Actually, should I make it a break-even trade or should I get more room? Let's just take a look over here in the 5 minute. I may give it a little bit more room. I'm gonna leave it on for a bit longer, guys. Yeah, not stop loss to break even yet. GJO is a good 100 pips here. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, it does. Beautiful. So yeah, if you come over to here, I'm going to closing 50% over here. So that's what I'm looking for. A lot of volume in there, which is nice. Nice and tasty.
Axie.
Hello, hello. How you doing,
I
my
just
boy?
got that.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Good. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, pretty good. Finishing the week off strong over here, feeling disciplined, and yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. So if it comes and re-breaks its own highs over here, I will be putting my stop loss to break even, respecting price. Let's take a look at on the 15, see where we could reject. There could be zones where we could reject, but I just don't want to give it too much of a small zone to play around in, because I think it's got so much volume. It should potentially continue. Let's take a look at the 5 minutes as well. Yeah, looking tasty. You don't need to manage risk anymore. Yes. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm still chilling over here. I'm gonna say 50% off right around this time at 323, which is beautiful, like 8 pips. Like 8. 154.323. And not 323, 321. And beautiful. Should be continuing over here, guys. Happy to keep it on because of how much volume we have. I don't really want to be stopped out on this. I think giving it a bit more room is fine. We've already rejected the lows over here.
Gold looks good for some sales that's picking up at the moment.
Yeah, I've got my 50-minute zone here, so I think if closures below, potentially at London Open or in 50 minutes time, another closure would be nice. For sure. Because the 30 minutes closes in 6 minutes time. And yeah, beautiful. So So we are in some profits over here. The 30-minute time frame's got 5 minutes left. Do I want to be taking a loss now? Potentially not. So for me, I'm going to put my stop loss at break even now, properly. Oh, fuck off. How can I do that? Right, there we go. Stop loss to break even. Because it's coming towards the hour, the 30-minute. I want the 30-minute to give me that extra push to continue. And if it can't do that, then tough shit. So risk-free trade over here. We're going to be breaking its own highs. Come on, GJ. Show me what you're made of. Show me a day that you can really give me that volume. Boy! Come on. Up around about 5 pips over here, guys. And yeah, beautiful.
Come on, DJ. Kick.
Give me the kick, boy. Do. 5 minutes closed. Our entry's right on where the 5-minute low is, so potentially we could be okay, but if not, I've given it enough time, and I want this shit to run, boy. I'm happy taking break-evens, though. I'm really not asked in the slightest because of the fact that price has been acting like a bitch recently, so not really too asked.
The fact is trading is easy. It's just discipline that's hard.
Yep. Exactly. And coming down over here, making the low wick of the 5-minute, potentially going to be hit out over here. If this 5-minute flips, we're goody. Yeah. Just if it wants to flip. Flip, boy, flip. Let's take a look at my actual entry over here. Coming down over here. I'm still in the trade though. And yeah, chilling.
Oh, what the fuck? I got popped out. I got break even.
That's a shame. You're a raw spread boy.
I am.
Damn.
Mate, that's your broker being dicks.
I think I got in. I think I got in a little late. I think I got in at like 399.
3 minutes left of the 30-minute. Let's see if we can continue. Let's see if we can continue, or is it going to be a break even? Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Still holding this 2 pips, which is nice, but oh, come on. Come on, boy. Sorry, Finn, if this works out.
I'm gonna cry. I'll be back in a sec.
So, is it possible to take MetaTrader to always take 50% off at 10 pips? Yep, you can do that. That's called magic keys. That's why we use it. It's very, very good for stuff like that. Coming down over here and going to be stopping me out. Yeah, stopping me out at break even. Boo, GJ, break even trade. Boo, GJ. So let me just do this over here. Fuck you, GJ. Your volume shit. Break even hit. Well, that was looking nice. We got into profits pretty much instantly. 0 drawdown, and then price could not continue over here. And the 50 minutes closing, 30 minutes closing, and beautiful. So try it at once. Nice. So the reason why I'm not keeping on, because you know it's still looking valid. You know, you could still pick on. The reason why I'm not keeping trades on recently is because of how shit the price action is. I don't want to be taking silly trades. So you know, I get in. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll take that break-even trade. You know, it's getting used to taking break-even trades and feeling good. So GJ break-even. It's all about that, you know. So when I know price action shit, if price was looking so nice and we're moving so tastily, I would have held that bitch on probably. But because price is moving like a fucking retard for the past 2 weeks, I'm chilling. So yeah, beautiful. Really good risk management over here. Tasty. Now what is going to be doing? I don't fucking know. Why is my trading view lagging like this? But potentially gold could be quite nice to continue with the sells, maybe. Look at the 4 hour for the month of October, November. It's been a little bit of low volume. Yep, it has been. It has been. Oh, that's such a shame it couldn't continue over here, because that would have been nice, man. Our runners would have been eating. Let me just load this chart up again. It's lagging like shit. Get me the proper chart. There we go. So it's just had a 5-minute bearish closure over here. Still means it could work, and it is just making the 15 low. But I've tried it once. It should have continued there. It's the start of the 30-minute as well. Maybe a 30-minute pullback again to then flip, maybe. So something like this. I've already tried it once. It didn't work, so I'm going to be very, very cautious. If price comes back down over here, it makes the lower wick, and then flips up like this. And does this. Can we give it a second chance? Potentially later on, but I'm not really rushing into it because of how it's reacting there. So if I held that trade on, I would be in some drawdown over here, around about 2 pips drawdown. So very, very happy I took that trade off. I don't want to be a winner that is moving nicely go into a losing trade. It's something you need to learn, because this is going to hit a lot more if you take this, you know, if I got in this trade and we pushed up nicely and then price retraces and then hits your stop loss, you know, it's really, really bad in your mental capacity, like your mental state, so be careful with that. GU's closed above that, GU's closed below that, above that minor resistance, which is nice. Yeah, do you look like GJ's struggling over here to continue? It's just the first kind of time of the hourly, so a lot of the half hour, so it's got a lot of time to make a lower wick, etc. Entry on the 30-minute flip. Potentially, but I'm not going to be rushing into it because it didn't work the first time. And if this runs off over here, then tough shit. I couldn't really take the trade anyway. But yeah, anyway, let's take a look at GA. GA is still chilling right on the 4 hours, so 4 hours kind of nearly potentially coming to flip, which is nice. So potentially sells on GA will be nice. GU has closed above, but as I said, the zone to the highs and where next resistance is just so small. That's why I wouldn't take it. 10 pips got gold sell. Nice. Nice. Where did you get in? Nice. What do you think of gold? I think gold's bearish. I think we could potentially be getting some sells if you get a closure below 1857.7. Potentially. Let's take a look at Telegram over here. Let's see what people have been saying. Oh shit. So Michael over here is looking for buys above. Yeah, that's what I was looking for as well. To continue bullish. Daily looks nicely bullish, lovely. 4 hour and daily are flipping, and they are bullish as well. Looking pretty good, yeah. So that's what we were looking for. We're really looking for the buys, but we gave it a chance, and now it is starting to fanny about. That's what we see here, fannying about. It's got 26 minutes left, which is nice. The 15 is coming down. 11 minutes left as well. For me, that was quite choppy. So another 50-minute closing bullish here as well was nice. 30-minute just making the lower. Beautiful. So it should continue over here, but for me, I gave it enough chance, and it wasn't playing how I wanted it to. How does a celery play work? It's when you come towards a certain zone where you're breaking, and you get a candle closing in the opposite direction, and then you take it exceeding the high. Normally works on the 15-minute most of the time, so like this, and like this.
Bring in my bailiffs and best friends, Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox.
So fucking Kim Kardashian. So yeah, like this. So when the price closes a kind of a weak candle, like this over here, what we entered on. Yeah, beautiful. $50 still pretty nicely over here. How long until the hourly? 24 minutes left, looking tasty. 70 people in YouTube, guys. A very, very low day, I think. I think everyone's taking this week off on trading over here because the volume's so shit. Yeah, so the reason why I like that one is because we got in. Where did we get in? Did we get in here? No, we got in here. And the volume was just making really nice lower wick to continue bullish over here. And now continue. Check Discord. Okay. We'll take a look over here. So Jason and Brian over here. 15300 buys above 400. Fill range and leave GG runner. Let's go, baby. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, man. Magic keys, baby. Let's make it great again. Live stream. Let's take a look. 15, nice. Yes, a nice zone below as well. So eyes in this little consolidation. We are breaking above now. I tried it once, and yeah, beautiful. So I think I am gonna say both of you guys, Jason and Brian, have won magic keys. Both of you guys, because for the past week or 2 weeks you've been posting charts every single morning. So both of you guys have won the charts over here. Every single day, consistently labeled charts. They've done the effort, so they get rewarded. So 2 magic keys given away. Well, congratulations, guys. I'll message you after. You guys message me in sorry, you message me on Instagram, and then I'll do it all for you guys. Amazing. Still struggling over here. Still not giving the volume that we need to push above, but maybe doing it very, very shortly. And there we go. Beautiful. So people held them on. Congratulations. I didn't have the balls because of how shit price has been moving recently. But hopefully you should continue bullish now, exceeding the high of the previous 15 and exceeding the high of the previous 30 to continue to these highs over here. Nice, nice, nice. So again, guys, the volume at 7 o'clock started coming. Obviously this was news, but still the volume looking pretty good. Let's see if the volume drops off at London then. I hope it doesn't, but let's see if it does. So now people in this trade, I think you should have your stops to break even now. You've given it enough time. If it still can't push over here now, it's been a pain in the ass, and it isn't working the way you want it to. So always think about, you know, what do I want with this candle? Well, you know, I want this candle to respect, not flip anymore. It's only got 6 minutes left to continue to exceed the high and to continue bullish. Okay, if it isn't doing that, then you know you got to get out because it's not working the way you want it to. I wanted to get the push straight away to continue. It did that instantly. We were up 5 pips profit in around about 10 seconds, and then price chilled a bit and didn't do the way I wanted to. And you can see here it's still fanning on about. It's not moving nicely. So if this is a break-even trade, take that break-even trade. Don't be a pussy. So 20 minutes time we're getting the 30-minute closure. 15's coming down as well. Hourly's coming down. Looking pretty good. Let's go, fam. We rock up. We learn consistently listening and asking where we're going wrong. Max, you're doing great. Thanks to you. Thank you very much for coming on, my man. Well done. You deserve it. You deserve it. Daily flip will make me do a backflip. This GJ, oh my god, people in this trade, as I said, should be a break even now. You've given it the second time. If it still can't, this can easily just start to, you know, reject these, come down, flip, and then you just got big rejection candles here. Congratulations, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, make sure to like and subscribe. I think a lot of people over here have decided to take the day off because of how the volume's been working this week. And that's what you can be doing, you know. Let's take a look if there's any other live streams over here. Let me put that right, there we go. Let's take a look. So we got Dr. Dollar with 41 people in over here. Let's take a look. Is Dr. Dollar in any trades? Say hi to him.
What makes eToro a better place to trade?
With eToro, I can trade alone.
He's in the gym and 30 buy. So GJ worked out nicely. Beautiful, beautiful. And then that's it. No other streamers, I think. Let's take a look. Filters live. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, very, very low amount of people today. FOREX Leah. Wow, there's loads of small ones now, actually. Damn. There's EAs. Is that where it just does it themselves? That's pretty cool. I think either people have lost all their accounts this week from trying to trade, or they're just chilling over here and coming back the next day. Looks like your trade before still will be in if you had a break even. If you had it at break even, so should continue over here for the third time coming up to the highs. How much do you put on the 4-hour daily flip? Do you use them as confidence or for something else? No, I use them for confluence. I use them for show me where the higher time frames are printing, because if I'm trying to take a buy, I would like to have the 4-hour and the daily with me, or at least one of them, because I just know price moves a lot easier if you do that. So that's what I do. That's what I do. So yeah, beautiful. Let's take a look at some questions. Let's take a look at Telegram as well. I think we're all chilling today. Happily to take that break-even trade over here. As you see, the 5-minute just hasn't been working nicely. Potentially in this last 2 minutes, you could get the nice push. It's got 17 minutes left of the 30-minute potentially, but this is normally the setup where I'd say try not to take it again. The reason why I say try not to take it again is because our entry was proper good, right? You know, we've got a candle closure above, first thing. We waited for the lower wick. We got in when we exceeded the high, okay? Price then pushed up 6 pips, beautiful. Should have continued. If this was high volume, I probably would have ate 25 pips then in the space of 15-minute candle. Now, it came up to 6 pips. It then retraced and hit our break even. That's not your fault. That's just the volume of the charts, the price action not moving the way you want it to. So if you try and re-enter a trade, knowing that the price action's bad, you can get slapped quite hard. I say when you get a nice trade with the closure and you take a trade, if it doesn't really work, probably don't enter again. Now, if you take an impulsive trade and it doesn't work, then you could potentially enter again if you've got more confirmation, if you get a closure above, for example. But yeah, if you normally take a trade where it's a proper setup, closure above, I'd advise probably not taking that trade again because it just hasn't moved the way you wanted it to. So that's what you got to think about. That's what you got to think about. Yeah, beautiful. Gold is about to close. Nice. Yeah. Looking good. Looking good. goodies. Flip the daily. Flip the daily. Flip the daily. 30-minute doesn't have a top wick though, which is a bit annoying. However, the 15 is closing in 30 seconds time. Let's take a look at the hourly. So, there's two things you could probably think about, guys, right? If you want to take a sell, you could potentially get in with this 15 closure. Or if you're a bit like, ooh, well, you know, the 30-minute doesn't have a top wick, it's still got 50 minutes left, it could make one. You could then also wait, and all you could do is wait for this hourly closure, because that's also the 30 closure. And then if you get this hourly closure closing like this, then you're looking pretty good, because it's closing below resistance support, which is here. So Meg says you entered in 1860. 1860, wow. Up here? 1860.4, wow, on these highs. Around about 630, nice. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for the hourly. I think the hourly is gonna give me a bit more room for a maneuver. But yeah, I mean, people getting in higher up over here at 645. Your runners would be nice. So it's rejecting the highs, exceeding the low. Your runners will be doing bits. Oh yes. How do you check spreads on IC markets? There's a button somewhere. There is a button somewhere. I'm trying to think. 1 second. Yeah, market watch. That's it. Insert, no, sorry, view, and then you press market watch, and there they are. And looking at them, so gold's flipping quite a lot actually, from 2 pips to 1 pip. GJ is 0.5, so GJ is very, very tight still. GJ is IC market still playing clutch with the spreads. The best in the game, boy. Looks like it's dropping off, looking nice for the runners to continue. Look at that! Oh my god, it still can't push it up. Fucking hell, GJ's choked, man. GJ, you choked, boy. So just to give you a kind of sense of my discipline, this week we've taken 4 wins, 2 losses, and now 4 break-evens. Does that faze me? No, I don't give a shit, because I know that this week has been slow. Okay, so always think of that. You know, I'm not asked because, you know, bearish closing the 15 necessarily and open could be good. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm looking for. Because look,
you have break even in 1 pip in profit.
What? Where? Oh yeah, my break even's 1 pip in profit. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
Yeah. Always count for spreads. No need to take a loss.
I can do that from Magic, yeah?
Yeah, you can set it. Break even to be 1 pip ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so this week 4 wins, 2 losses, 4 break evens. But the weeks before, I remember I had 8 trades, 7 wins, 1 loss. So I had no break evens. The week before, I also had, I think I had 8 wins, 2 losses. So this week, where price has been very, very chalked and just chilling here, I'm not asked because these weeks are the ones that I make the money. I'm not bothered about this one. And so much so that I actually made money this week, even though price has been fucking garbage. Because I managed my losers, and also these losers. This loser, the first one was 5 pips, the other one was 10, and then these winners over here were all 10 plus. So yeah. Don't be fooled with this silly week. This is the week that can really fuck you in the ass if you want to take silly trades trying to wake it all back. So my GJ on IC markets is 1.8. It'll be because you're not on raw account, raw spread account. You need to check you're on a raw spread. Oh, spread account. That's what you should be looking for. Hello, it's Friday, so yeah, we chilling. Looks like GJ rejected again, so I'm not going to be looking at GJ anymore. I've given it enough time this week. And yeah, hopefully next week can give some more volume. Start pushing up. If I'm at break even this week, should I take any trades on Friday? No. If you're at break even right now, I would take the day off. I would take the day off because, you know, your psychology, you know, the amount of times, like, I'd be like, oh no, but, you know, I kind of want to, you know, try it anyway. So you'll get to Friday, you'll take a trade, you'll lose it. Then you're pissed off that you just made your week from a nice break-even week to a losing week. And then and from then on, it goes worse and worse and worse. And you might be losing 20% of your account. If you're at a break-even this week, I'd take this day off. It's a Friday. It's time for drinking. I know it doesn't matter, but what leverage you use? 1 to 100. Yeah, like the stream, guys. Beautiful. Everyone's started to come in now. 92 people in. Sheesh. We've already taken a GJ buy over here. We tried to take buys, but price could not move the way I wanted it to. So just to tell people how we got in, I waited for this closure above here, waited for the low wick, and then I actually entered right on the high. Maybe I should have got in the wick, but anyway, it still wouldn't have hit 10 pips. And I got in here with a stop loss below, because this looks like a huge zone, but actually this is only 10 pips, and I've been closing half exceeded the low of the current, and then price continued. We got into profits very, very quickly, as in the first second we were in around about 5-6 pips profit. Had my stop loss to break even, and then price came down, and now it's been wandering on my break even, so very, very happy to take that. Do you recommend IG trading? What's that? I don't know what that is. Thanks, buddy. I'll have a drink. Yeah, man. Time to chill and relax. You can see GJ, the volume has dropped off like a motherfucker already. And gold is chilling. I'm waiting for the hourly close on gold, I think. Yeah. How long have you been trading for? And how long before you were consistent? I've been trading since I was 16, and now I'm 21, and it took me 3 years to get profitable. Yes, I was very, very young. The younger, the harder. What do you think about Vantage Raw account, mate? I don't really like Vantage. Raja didn't really like it at the end, and I think it's a bit. I think they're a bit of a pain in the ass to get your withdrawals out. So, Max, I'm gonna take day off. It's Friday. Oh, beautiful, my man. Take that day off for sure. Congrats. See you later, my man. Have a good day. See you next weekend. Happy weekend, bros. You too, man. I'll see you later. Yeah, I'm going to Manchester. Friday the charts move too. Yeah, Friday they do, but you know, this week in general has been very, very slow. And look at this over here. So now if you'd be holding this trade, 60 low the previous 15, the buys are invalid now. You should be out. Does any of your family members trade? No. My dad used to, but like not like fully. He just pissed about really. IG trading spread betting. I don't know what you mean by IG trading. Instagram trading? Do you mean Instagram traders? I don't know.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'm an Instagram trader, but I'm not really one of them. I actually live stream and stuff. Where could you see GJ selling to if it continues bearish? If you could mark 2 or 3 zones, yeah. So let's just go through this together. I want you to be able to realize what you could probably do. So if price comes down, where's the first support it could continue? Well, if you take sells over here, obviously it could be risky because there's no 4-hour and daily with you. But the next zone would be 164. If this support breaks, where's the next support? Well, we look to the left, and it's down to these zones over here. I see support right around these zones in this zone. Because see price came down here making some support, so right around here. It doesn't have to be accurate. So then my next TP would be 0.40. If we break these lows, we're coming down to the next lows, which is probably around 9.50. If we break these lows, we're coming towards 8.64. So just little targets where price has made support. So when price breaks support over here, it comes to the next support. And there you go, there's your targets. Look at that rejection. Ho! IG trading is a broker. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. IG trading. Don't know. No idea. Can't comment on it because I haven't never taken it or never used it. I've only used IC Markets and BD Swiss, and BD Swiss was a fucking scam. Max, what do you think of pooping regularly, like day one or twice enough? I have shits probably 2 to 3 times a day, but I eat like a whale as well, so that's probably why. It's a great question.
You just say how often do you shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, son. BD Swiss don't pay. Yeah, BD Swiss is a fucking scam. Holy shit. Thanks, that helps my trading. I make notes. Ah, beautiful. GJ floating, you can handle it by impulse move from trend line. Yeah, I am staying the fuck away from GJ. I took a break-even trade, and yeah, I'm not bothered about taking GJ trades today. What happens with BD Swiss? They called me like 2 times begging me to sign up. Yeah, so they sign you up. I mean, I don't know if they changed it now, but when I started when I was 18, literally the day I turned 18. I followed some Instagram guy who scammed me like a little fucker. And this is mainly the reason why I tried to make my own Instagram, trying to try and help people and not people get trapped in like the fucking stupid Instagram world. I forgot what he's called though, but yeah, he goes, oh yeah, join this, and he goes, yeah, you need to join this specific broker. And I was like, why can't I use like a different one? He goes, no, you use this one. And he was getting commission on every person who joined up, so he was making like £200 per person he set up, and then he didn't really give a fuck about them after. He just wanted that sign up. So it's like me promoting IC Markets, but every single one of you that gets on it gives me £200. If that was the case, I'd fucking milk that. Like, I'd be like, oh shit, everyone get on it, like I'll give you free shit. That's basically what he was doing. And then when you try to withdraw your money out, so first of all the spreads was fucking high as shit. And then when you try to withdraw your money, you have to pay a £50 withdrawal fee. So if you're just starting off and you put in £300, a £50 withdrawal fee, what the fuck is that? Absolute scam. That is mainly one of the reasons why I started my Instagram, to be honest. Because I wanted to help people. I don't want people to get scammed like that. I think it's awful. And that's why I always say, be careful, you know. If they're on Instagram and they're doing fucking, if they're flexing the car, they probably just sold 10 of those fucking sign up bonuses. Like, you know, just chill with that. You get called 12 times a day by random brokers and financial. Yeah, I do. I get rang quite a lot of them. They go, "Oh, hello. Can you join our broker? I get a lot of messages in DM as well, going, "Oh, can you advertise our broker?" I go, you know what? Like, it could be good, it could be amazing, but IC Markets don't give me the best. It don't give me the best kind of, like, for example, let's take a look over here. I'll be transparent. So, I don't even have that many people on. But like this is like my commissions wallet. This is my commissions wallet. £17. That's this week, so it's not a lot. Like, it's really like, you know, I can't live off it. Just a little bit of a bonus, just like for a meal. But yeah, I get paid on the commissions you take. So, but yeah, I mean, I couldn't advertise another broker if I was using this one, because I wouldn't move my broker. So I have to show this one. Because it is the best one for me. And the way we trade, it is the best one. And I think everyone in the chat here knows it as well. Even down to withdrawals, it takes you 10 seconds to take a withdrawal. Like, for example, I will probably take this out at the end of the day. They don't do withdrawals on weekends, but on Monday it'll be in my account, like, straight away. But if I did this yesterday, it'd be in my PayPal or in my bank account already. It's very, very good. I like to set out like with all this stuff, so partners and withdrawals. You know, it's just nice. It's just a nice kind of thing over here. And yeah, beautiful. So if you guys do want to join it, make sure you use my link. It does help us out. Not a lot, but it helps me out quite a bit. If 1,000 of you joined, oh my god. Holy shit. Look at that. So beautiful. I'm very, very happy we took that break-even trade and I wasn't beating it, because when we start breaking the low of the previous over here, this is when the bullish structure starts getting eradicated, because we haven't exceeded the high, we've exceeded the low. This is what bearish structure does now, and this is why we're coming down. We're closing back in the zone, and I'm not taking any trades in this zone because price is shit in there. So this week has been such a good discipline taster. IC market, nice broker, pay fast. Yeah, man, they're really, really good with stuff like that. Yeah, like I think it's been a really, really good time this week for people who are, you know, really, really struggling with your trading mentality. I think this week's really pushed you. And if you are at break even or -2% or -1%, you should be very, very proud of yourself this week, because some people, especially me when I was younger, I would be motherfucking in the depths now. I would be 20-30% down on my account trying to fucking trade a stupid week. So don't be worried about that. If you're around about break even, then you're doing well. In percentage, how much percentage in November so far, if you don't mind? I'm up 11. I think it's 11. Yeah, 11. However, that most of that 11 came. Just I'll show you over here. So let's look at the week. Sorry. So even though this kind of looks quite nice, the way it moved was shit, wasn't it? So even though this week looks like it moved quite nicely, it didn't. It moved like ass. So this week here, this is the first week. This is where I made all my money. I'm pretty sure I made around about 8% on this one. So it's like this. This is 8. This one here was 2. And then here I'm about 1.8, I think, as well. So can you see? And then if you go further back, this one here was my big week. Even though it doesn't look that big, it was. This is my huge one. Then the week before was 10. So now I've spoke about this a lot, but don't be worried about these past shitty 2 weeks when you get trades like this, nice trades like this. Okay. My target is just 4%. Amazing. Amazing. 4% is good, man. GJ looks like a break-in retest. What, retest the high? Not for me, unfortunately, because price, you know, if this wanted to be a break-in retest, I'd want this candle over here, this red one, to close above resistance here, and it hasn't. So if this red candle closed above, like there, that's okay. But because we closed back in the zone now, we should expect price to continue down and fill the zone up. That doesn't mean I'm taking a trade, because the 4-hour isn't with me, the daily is not with me, and we've already know that this price action here is shit. So yeah, I'm down 0.7 this week and took no trades last week. Amazing, my brother, amazing. That's really, really good discipline. Very, very good. So on paper, people would be like, oh, well, that's, you know, not really good. That, I tell you now, is going to be huge when you're having a really, really good week. So don't be worried about that. Your Instagram account handle. My Instagram account is here. I'll just post it in the chat. You have to close by PEP to reduce losses. Yeah. So look at this now, flipping the candle should continue bearish over here. If it exceeds the low of the previous, will be nice. I'm at 1% this week. Amazing, brother, amazing. Well done, Green Bulls. That's good. So up 1% this week. For me, if you were trading this day, I would probably trade a 0.5%. I'll trade one trade, just so you can finish off the week blue. Because, you know, taking a blue trade on the last day into a red trade, red trading week, is going to be quite bad on you. It's quite bad on your psychology. So always think about that. Help your psychology out. So look over here, exceed the low, should continue, but bearish over here, fill in this wick. Only looking for sales below 154, 150 if the daily flips and breaks its low. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at as well. Yeah, right around this level. Beautiful. I lost half of my profits from NY last week. Yep, that's what happens. Will you take this GJ short? No. I think people in it though, potentially. It's rejecting the highs, looking nice. But I'm just cautious in this zone for me. It's too rangy. I'm gonna be waiting for closures below 150. This area, 160 area. Because I've clean candles down over here. Look at these clean candles. And then also I have a bigger zone. From here to here, yeah, it's okay, but for me, I'm gonna wait until lower here. What time is it now? 8 o'clock. Beautiful. Oh shit, that was actually 8 o'clock. Nice. So potentially now it has made the top wick, and it's coming down over here. If you got in on the flip or exceeding the low, pretty good. Around about 4 pips, you should be okay over here. Where can you see your weekly percentage of gain? You just add them up. I just do my account and add them up. Feel like not trading today. I'm here just for the knowledge. Amazing, Louis. That's what you should be doing, my man. So coming back up now. This is why this range over here is not clean. When you look to the left and the candles are not clean over here, it means price will move erratically and a bit of a pain in the ass. Doesn't mean it can't work. It just means price is going to move a bit shit. Whereas if we had buys over here, we moved cleanly. It's just unfortunately the volume kind of died out. However, if we get sells below this zone, we've got clean space to push down in, and it should do something like this. So that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm looking for. Gold didn't get the closure I wanted and kind of rejected on the 15-minute over here. Beautiful. The hourly, however, has closed below, which is nice. So potentially a 15-minute closure. Like this to continue down would be nice. Oh yeah, I paid Forza, and I was paid Forza, and then I looked at you can go in the auction house and buy cars, but then when I try and buy the cars new, they're not there. Like I just got a 360 Stradale, Ferrari 360 Stradale on Forza, but you can't buy it on the new store. So I'm like, oh wow, is there like even more cars in the auction? But how did they get their car new? I think I have it on my story over here. Yeah, look at that. Challenge Stradale. That's sick. Look at this number plate. Maybe a car pass if you didn't get the passes. Ah, okay, yeah, the car passes and challenges. Good point, good point, good point. So look at this now. Just a very, very choked week. So don't be taking silly trades, you know. Wheel spins give rare cars as well. Oh, so sometimes you can actually the wheel spins, you can get cars that you can't actually buy new. That's sick. There's even more cars than I thought. That's sick. Oh, I want to bash it. Let's take a look. Any more new streams just popped up over here? Yeah, and these are super wheel spins. Ah, nice. Oh shit. Yeah, wow, very, very low amount of people on this Friday. That's good though. This is when you know the society and the community are getting better, because I mean obviously you're coming here to learn, but it looks like a lot of people are just staying out and just chilling and seeing that price action isn't the best. So this is an example, guys. No, this should be making you feel good, okay? This is an example of when you take a break-even trade and it would have hit your stop loss, okay? It would have hit my stop loss, so I saved my money. Put my stop loss to break even at that time at this high. Beautiful. Sent a chart on the cord, amazing. Where are you from? I'm from Newcastle. What we're doing over here? Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, so if you guys are new here as well, I just gave away some magic keys. 2 magic keys to the boys. They deserve them. They've been doing really, really good market analysis. And wow, you actually got a trading over here. You closed 75% at 8 pips due to PA this week. Beautiful, actually. Wow. So you actually got in a bit early on the flip, and you actually got in around about 8-9 pips profit and just took it off because the price action shit. Beautiful. Amazing. Yeah. So make sure you guys DM me on Instagram, and then I can get your emails, and I can do that. Let's take a look then. You said charts to the stream. I can't see any. I've already done these ones. Check the code here. There's nothing, man. There's nothing. So also people in the mentorship and also people on YouTube if you're interested, I have just started the Google Drive. So I've made a Google Drive a lot easier for you guys to find the videos, and they're all like in order and stuff. I'm going to be doing that and just moving the folders and stuff in the car when I'm coming on the way down to Manchester. So don't be worried about that. I need magic keys. Well, you should have put a lot of chart work in over here. So both the boys have done that, and they've just got magic keys for free off me. Beautiful. So yeah, guys, as I say, you know, the more you like the stream, the more you interact with it, the more you share it, the more ad revenue I get. And as I said, look, I'm very, very transparent with you guys, and ad revenue I always reinvest, because you know it's nice to reinvest and give back to the people that have made it. So taking a look, hopefully revenue is starting to go up, I think. So yeah, hitting around about like 562. So like that's why I'm giving magic keys every so often. And yeah, beautiful. Looks like apparently it's quite down there recently, but so there we go. Already halfway through the year, and I'm already nearly beating October. That's good. That's good. But yeah. So the more we like and the more we get for views and stuff, we can give more giveaways. And as I said, also if you guys do want to join the mentorship at the moment we have. Let's take a look over here. We have 86 people in. When it gets to 100, I'm going to be giving away a new giveaway. The last giveaway was £120 cash, which I gave to Tolly, which is actually Tolly over here. And look what Tolly's just done. Tolly actually has just completed phase 1. Beautiful. So he's completed phase 1 in the mentorship, and he's also £120 and got free video, not free, he's got, you know, loads of webinars and simulations. So he's done amazing over here. Yeah, beautiful. So yeah, if you guys do want to join the mentorship next week, get it in, because when it hits 100, you're gonna have a chance to win a cool prize. Just waiting for January, and boom, I'm in your mentorship. Beautiful. Yeah, so January is going to be a big week, big month for the mentorship. I think everyone's going to be joining. I've got a lot of people saying they're going to be joining January. I'm going to be starting January when the volume kicks back in. Probably, let's take a look at the calendar. Let's take a look over here, because I want to kind of show you guys that you don't have to trade all the year round. You can chill. But however, if people are in the mentorship at that time, there's going to be loads of simulations and webinars together. So don't you be worrying about that. So I think I may start on January the 3rd. I think that's where I'll start. January the 3rd. Max, are you an FTMO trader? No. I used my fun and talent to gain most of my equity for my own account. Oh shit, this is not right. This is my Instagram post today. I gained most of my equity from trading the fun and talent, but yeah, they've gone bust, I'm pretty sure now, haven't they? Do you think it's a good idea to enter a funding challenge for next week, as the volume is not going to be good? No, I think you should wait until next year. Max, will you come to London in February? I heard that Raja's coming here. Ooh, potentially I'll come, yeah. Volume last year was fine. Yeah, it was fine, but also take into account that the volume last time was to do with coronavirus and all that kind of stuff. How long were you trading fun and talent? 9 months. Yeah, I was in at the start. How much did you gain from fun and talent? So I gained around about 25k in the space of 10 months from getting payouts on a 100k challenge. Not 100k challenge, 100k flex. And then I had some money left over for uni and stuff. So yeah, I gained a lot of it from there, because I could trade properly, and through the months they paid nicely bi-weekly. So that's why I was happy with it. Max, potential GA sells on the 30-minute close below. Let's take a look over here. Yes, potentially. Potentially. With a nice solid closure for sure. You can see the volume is still very, very low. So I'm going to be very, very cautious. But yes, I think if you get a nice closure, potentially in the 30-minute, which is looking, you know, pretty bearish over here like this, then if you can get a nice stop loss, potentially to continue bearish. Potentially. But yeah, I think soon I'm going to be selling a lot of my crypto. I'm not going to lie. That YouTube video, Impulsive, that we watched, that I think a lot of you guys watched, it's kind of put me off it. I kind of don't really get it anymore. I'm kind of like, especially Bitcoin itself. I think it's just this one. I get what you're saying. Every single thing that he said, I got. So I was kind of like, it could be like a .com bubble. I'm not gonna lie. Because there's no intrinsic value. If they have a value, so you know, Ether does have a value. But I think Bitcoin is just a storage of wealth. But then you could do that on gold, and gold's actually used for something. So, yeah, kind of interesting. We're at a decent price right now for Bitcoin too. Might be worth it. Yeah, I think so. There's no intrinsic value with it, and yeah, they were also talking about how, you know, it's decentralized, but actually, it's actually doing the worst for the decentralization, because the fact that the US is letting you do it, because what they're going to do is they're going to bring in the US coin, and then the US coin is going to be trackable, isn't it? You know, at the moment you have cash. Like, if you have cash and you deposit it or you pay for something in cash, they have no recollection that you paid for it. However, if they got it in a coin and you can't have cash anymore, they know every single payment that you've ever done. So therefore, you can't, you know, you don't have any freedom, which is very, very bad. Yeah, I suppose. Doesn't mean you can't get rich off it. And then people go, oh no, but like the big companies are adopting it. Well, they're adopting it because they can make a quick buck. They're not in it for the long run. That's why they're probably going to sell at the highs. They're in it to make some money, which just makes sense. It's a business. But I think for the long run, yeah, I probably wouldn't be in it. The US coin is not going to be blockchain based. Yeah, that's fine. They'll still be able to they'll still be able to track every single thing you do. Yeah, look at this GU as well, faked out as well, completely closed back in the zone. This was kind of a candle to look out for. If you were looking for buys this morning and you took them and you took a loss, potential time to get out was this candle here, when it exceeds the low. What does this candle show over here? Someone tell me in Zoom. What does this candle show?
Indecision.
Indecision. Beautiful. Very, very easy. Indecision, and there you go. Loses the volume and comes back down. So these candles, be careful with if you're in a trade. So, for example, if I was in a trade over here, if I got in the flip with a lower wiki and start to continue, see, it hasn't hit 10 pips, okay, so I'm still waiting. And then this candle closes doji, bro, I'm making that stop loss to break even. Hell no, because it shows indecision. I'd probably put it below the wick, to be honest. And yeah, that would have been a break even trade. Now it looks like GJ's come back up, but for me, I'm not playing with this now. Not like so. I did another GJ simulation. On the second week of December. I've got it here. It's ready to be posted in the chat. And what I saw from it was that price was ranging quite hard at Asian, and then we got a pop up and then an easy trade. So even though it looked quite rangy, it just had a nice closure above, and then there you were good. I made like 7% on that one, very nice. I got one loss, and then the rest were wins, which are pretty good. So I'll be posting that today, and also the webinar. The webinar is a nice webinar showing you what wick fills are and what rejections are. So yeah, and then as I said, the Google Drive has been put up as well. But yeah, nothing really much for me yet. 15-minute is closing in 11 minutes time. Is this just making the low wick to then flip and continue bullish? Potentially. I'll have to wait for this 30-minute closure below. You need a strategy on GJ by trend. Well, I think you need a strategy in everything by trend, to be honest. I think if you don't get the trend, you're pretty fucked. Yeah, so if anyone's from Manchester, where good places to eat, like different unique places, like as in like for like the lunchtime, like just like a fun. I went before and went to a pizza place which was nice. Best.
Mate, you can't go past a bit of Nando's.
Too right. I had a Nando's a couple of days ago. It's gorgeous. I used to work in Nando's at uni. I worked at Nando's in second year.
I went to Nando's once. Nando's is nowhere near as big here, but it was
It's nice, isn't it?
chef's kiss, mate.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
I tell you what, I've got some fun stories with Nando's, but like I worked there for not too long, but yeah, it wasn't it was fun, but I was a griller. So a griller is the people who make the food. Like I made the food, right? And we got paid the same as the fucking what's it called? The staff, like not the staff, the people who like just took the food off the plates and put it in the kitchen.
Like the waiters in it.
Yeah, but the waiter's job, they don't do anything. They don't do anything, right? All they have to do is set you down to the table. They don't have to take your order. They don't have to take your, the cutlery. You get it yourself. You go and get your own order, and then they bring the food out, which we've made, set it on the table. When you finish, they take it off and put it in the kitchen. They don't clean it in the kitchen. They don't do anything like that. All they do is that. I'm like, oh, why did I say that? Because I went and they were like, what do you want to do? Do you want to be a griller? Or I was like, I just want a job, like anything. And when I was a griller, like, so now a griller, what I have to do, you have to get up early in the morning, you have to cook all the chicken, then you have to go to the grill's sweaty. So bear in mind, my skin was bad. Like, I mean, my skin's alright now, but my skin was really bad, like with acne and shit. I was on a hot, sweaty grill for fucking 6 hours, sweating my balls off, making chicken all day, and getting paid the same as some bitch who was walking around putting plates back in the fucking kitchen. That's it. And then when we had to pack up and finish, like on a night shift, I'd have to clean all of the grills, clean them from head to toe, and all they had to do was wipe down the surfaces on the tables. Are you fucking joking me? It was so unfair. It was fucking unfair as shit, yeah. And I was like, oh, to all the grillers, why haven't you guys complained about this? They go, yeah, we have, but nothing really done. I'm like, what? Don't you want to share the recipe? Yeah, there's no recipe, to be fair. It's literally just chicken with a sauce on. But it's like you cook the chicken before, like downstairs in like a big cooker, and then upstairs all you do is have the grill. So the reason why it doesn't taste the same as at home is because the grill makes the chicken, like the skin, crispy. All you're doing is making the crosses. So when you see the grill at the top, we're not actually cooking the chicken. We're just making the we're just making like the crosses, if you get what I mean. I can't see any messages on Discord channel. I just joined. Can you help? Yep. So if you go to Discord over here, you go and you get welcome. Now read this welcome list, okay? So what does it say over here? It says, welcome Chinmay. Make sure to check the server rules first to get verified, then enjoy the trading server. So what you should do is you should then go to server rules and click this button. Click this button. I am going to be doing updates, but I need some kind of inspiration. There's 529 people in here, but I need kind of make some new kind of posts. I want to do some fun things. Maybe we can play all gaming together. I'm going to make a gaming section where we can go play CS and like Forza together. But yeah, that's how you do it, my man. Just click this and then you can see all of them because you're a verified user now. But make sure you read the server rules. Jobs like that make you hungry for a better future and humble later life. Yeah, so I knew people in there. There was 2 people in there. They'd worked the same job for 15 years. They were on the lowest pile. They weren't managers. They were like 60 odd and they'd just been working this job. And I never really got like, why haven't they just been a manager? And apparently they tried and they just weren't happy. They just argued and shit with others. And I was like, wow. But they were quite salty. So younger lads who, you know, they didn't go to uni, they weren't like the smartest and stuff, and they were just chilling there, doing their own thing. There'd be applications, so Nando's would do like a manager application, and they'd always be really sour, like, oh, you're not going to get it to these younger lads. I'm like, well, you can't fucking talk, you've been there 20 years and you've done jack all. I've just started last week and I'm in the same position as you. But yeah, like, you know, I think people who who didn't go to uni or don't have anything else, who are working like at Nando's full time and stuff, there was still opportunities, man. There was still opportunities to grow in it, and if you didn't do that and you just couldn't be asked, then unfortunately I didn't really have much sympathy for them. So I was in there. Obviously I was fucking about because I was in uni, but if that was my job and like that was the job I had, and like, you know, that was a job I could do, like, you know, I had to, you know, make money on, bro, I would have been in every single office waiting for the manager role. I would be applying for them. You had to like make like presentation shit. I would be balls deep in that. I would not be fucking about. Total victim mentality gets you nowhere. Yeah, but a lot of them would just sit there and go, oh, you know, and then some lads would be like, oh, like I'm gonna apply, and they go, sorry, you can't apply because you're just so late all the time. Like stuff like that. It's like, you know, if you really wanted that job and you really wanted to make yourself better at it, you'd be fucking there on time. So yeah, it's a shame. Looks like a lot of volume's coming in on gold over here. I can feel it. I feel it come, babe. 4 minutes tank in the closure. Nice. Have you read Rich Dad Poor Dad? Sounds like a good example. No, I haven't actually. To be fair, I just have my dad to tell me shit like that, to be honest. My dad's quite knowledgeable like that. He's taught me the things to do, the things not to do. Yeah, big volume over here now. Big brain volume. Shay. Used to open and close 2 corner stores whilst at uni. £5.40 an hour at my mental. Then Jesus, lol. Yeah, man. I actually opened up stores at 5 AM at in A level. So my A level day was, you know, hard. So, you know, I've been grafting since a very, very young age. At 12, I started my paper round. I did all weekdays and I did weekends as well. And then at 15, I joined another papers round, and I was a store manager, and I did all the paper round routes for everyone. So I had to get in at 5 AM by myself. I was like, no, it's more like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Work that, then finish at 8:30, go to school, do further maths and maths all day, and then get back at home. And then sometimes I'll be working at the Princess, a Chinese restaurant as well in the night time. That's called graft. So yeah, I've never not had a job really. I've always kind of just done something. I hate sitting down and not doing anything. I think it's just a bit rough.
I used to work at a petrol station, and I was working with a dude who was about 70, 75, and his whole life working petrol station, shit jobs, and he actually died like during, I think just after his shift one night, and he went home and he died. No, never got a retirement. Never got anything. Spent his whole life working, doing shit jobs, and I just remember thinking to myself, "Holy shit!
Yeah.
Like there has to be more than that." Like,
yeah,
Jesus.
It's true. It's true. Did you go to private school? Nope. My dad would never pay for private school. He could, but he wouldn't. He's very much against private school. And to be honest, so am I. The reasons for it is because that. So the private schools that do well, so the private schools that have really good results, are normally private schools. You have to take a test before you get in. Now think of that logically. If you can take a test for all the people that join your school, aren't you just picking the clever ones anyway? Like, if I just picked, you know, a bunch of kids from a normal school and just said, no, sorry, you're too thick, you know, you can't get in, I'll just pick all the clever ones. Aren't they already going to have a higher median of results? Of course they are. So it just sounds pointless to me. A good school is where you can get someone who's doing really shit and get them at a good level. I think the private school, and also, like for example, in Newcastle, there's 2 private schools. Actually, there's loads of private schools, but I knew a lot of private school people from at the clubs. Like after I met them all at the clubs at uni. I was at the Red Brick School, and they were all at the Pollies. I don't know one. I mean, I knew a couple of them who went to Newcastle, but most of them went to Northumbria. So it's a complete waste of money, basically. A complete waste of money. Yeah, that's how much it was. So especially like when I was younger, it's like £7.20 then. Now it's like £8. It's like £8.36, I think, 21 now. Yeah, it's still quite low. Shocked to hear about your job experience. I thought you're the type who would have been beer can stewing around at home. No. I think people, even at school, people would think that as well. They think because, you know, I'm not from a poor family. You know, my dad has done very, very well. My mum's done very, very well. I'd get served on a plate. My dad would be very against that. Yeah, he would never give me, because he didn't. So he's from a place called Redcarsh. I'll show you it over here, which is one of the most deprived. Let's do here. Areas in the UK. Oh, fuck off! I knew he was gonna do that. And yeah, he so yeah, it's a pretty deprived area, and he went to a normal school, and he just said, yeah, what's the point in fucking paying for it? So gold over here is closed down now nicely, so if we get a nice 30-minute top wick over here, potentially to continue, but it looks pretty good. It's a shame that I came up over here for you guys on runners above, but it looks like Ming's runner would be nice over here, pretty tasty. I was in private. It's a privileged thing, to be honest. It's a selection that all, yeah. I think it also doesn't open your eyes to other people and how their struggles are. Like, I just don't agree with it. And I think it's also a fucking waste of money. It's like what, like 9 grand? Like, I think it start like 9 grand a term, is it, or something ridiculous? Like, that's like a fucking house every year. You could be, you know, putting a mortgage down. It's just ridiculous. And another story. So actually, another thing is, so tutors. So I did get a maths tutor for GCSE, which helped me because I was very, very shit at maths. So that actually did help me a lot. It was like nowhere near the price of any private school, but we used to go over here, and they used to so I used to go to the tutor, and she used to go, oh yeah, I've got a lot of people from private school coming. For private school. So people are paying a lot of money a year to go to private school, and they're still paying more money for a tutor. What the fuck are you doing with them in a private school? That's one I did not get. Holy shit. You're paying like fucking 15 grand a year to send your kids to private school, but then you're paying another, you know, £30 a session for a tutor. Isn't the private school meant to do that? Like, mad. Are you finished with uni? Yeah, I finished in July. I kind of feel like so fucking bad with runners. Oh, did you trail it? Because you got in up here, didn't you? Beautiful. Gold is coming to continue down over here. For me, I couldn't really get anything yet. It hasn't been making a nice zones for me to continue. But anyway, not really too well. Believe me, I have had to unlearn everything I've ever taught to me, so to go to an all-boys private school. Yep. I know a lot of people from all boys private schools. Oh yes. Wow, looks like gold over here is continuing. So places to get in, if you go back and how I could have got in. Let's take a look over here. So where's 8 o'clock? There wasn't really much, to be honest. This is kind of just a volatile, and yeah, I'm not really asked about this, to be honest. But looking good though on the higher time frames, coming down the 4 hour, it was looking tasty. The dailies flipped, which we liked, to continue bearish over here. Let's take a look at where stop losses would be. Yeah, too big. This kind of with no top wick. Then the next one makes the top wick and then flipping to be potentially that flip over here. The 17, 18 pip stop. That was pretty tasty. This looks nice. I'm seeing it on my MetaTrader as well. Price is starting to continue with a lot of momentum. Let's take a look at news. Is there any news that came out over here? Yes, trailer out above the 1 hour. Fuck it. What did you major in? Maths or finance? Mathematics and finance. So it was mathematics with finance. So it was 2/3 maths and 1/3 finance. And yeah, it was a great experience. The course was okay. I mean, it was just fucking fine, but Uni was very, very fun. If you guys are thinking of going to uni, I'd do it for the experience, not for the money, because it makes no difference, but the experience. And also it gives me options. So for example, you know, I'm not just doing this and all the stresses on trading. I do have other options. So you know, keep your options up. If you can go to uni and you can do it, I'd do it for the experience, man. If I could go back and do uni again tomorrow, I'd do it. It was so fun. All the stories, bro. I was mad. Very, very fun. Another prison. Beautiful. So GJ faked out over here, kind of chilling. Do you think GU could be a sell if it created a 4-hour top wick? It has made a 4-hour top wick, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Gee, the practice goes waste of time. What uni was? Uni was fun though. It's fun. It's kind of a waste of time and what you learn, but learning other people and having different social things really helped me, I think. Like for example, like I met so many different people from around the world. It was pretty sick. Pretty sick. Have a good weekend, guys. Yeah, you too, man. A lot of stuff's going to be posted in the chat today, so don't be worried about it. But yeah, for me, you know, I'm around about 1.8% in profit this week, and I don't want to be taking any losers to end the week off. So that's probably why I'm not even looking really. I'm kind of just chilling. The hourly flip was potentially quite nice. Did exceed the high though, but did flip over here and ran down pretty tasty. Oh, 36 pips, wow. Yeah, GU's looking nice actually. 8 minutes time to get a closure. So it has 30-minute resistance. Let's get 15. Yeah, to put it below here. To then continue down. Nice zones to fill as well. Tasty, boy. Is there any news later on? There's some CAD news. That's not really too interesting because CAD is boring. And US some later on. So it's actually not too bad for the session next on Friday. Did you have rough times with trading so that you start thinking to leave it? Yeah, I've had numerous times where I've actually left it and just left it for numerous months. For sure. But the only reason why I left it is because of my own emotions. So when you control them, you're going to be a lot better. 14 pips on EU so far. Nice. Nice. Tasty. GA still low volume and GJ, yeah. Oh, bless them. So let's take a look, as I've done this before, but I want to really see over here. Let's just take a look at the time zones this week. Let's take a look at the time zones. So from like 8 o'clock till 8:45, let's just look at this section. So today, range. Day before, support formed later on, but it was still in a range, and I wanted a closure above, and then it rejected later on anyway. Range, really, rejecting the highs, nothing much. Range. Price came down, to be fair. I think sells were an okay option over here. Potentially. Nice. Take a look at the next day. Oh, that was the 15th. That was the trade. I didn't take because I took gold on the start of the day. Beautiful. So you can see in the space of a week, a very, very low volume in the times we take London session. So don't be afraid about it. There's no trades to take in this zone. Ooh. Nah, push down, boy. Yeah, for me, I quite like getting in a bit earlier on gold, and I couldn't really get any entries. Let's take a look. The 5 minute here was quite a nice entry, actually, to be honest, to get that push down, which is then flipping the hourly. But yeah, it's all goody, it's all goody. Dollar also gaining strength as well. Nice. Has anyone seen that new Mac? I haven't actually seen this. I haven't actually seen how much it runs, but apparently it's amazing. I want to see some new people on some London live streams over here. QWERTY, wow, this is cool. Streamed 1 year ago, wow. I like how he speaks Spanish. So if you guys speak Spanish, this guy just speaks Spanish over here. Pretty cool.
Damn, ya no me queda despierto.
I wish I could speak another language, man. It's just too hard. Just too hard, man. How did you get the time zones on TradingView? That's pretty handy. Yeah, you go onto indicator, type in time zone. Then click the top one, and then you just click on it to the top left over here, and then just change the times. The times are in Eastern time, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you can work that out. Works pretty well. And yeah, it does help out to identify where candles are the biggest as well. So if you're looking to trade a pair and you want to see where the candles are the biggest, it's pretty good to do that for sure. Very, very useful. Past be calling out bangers pre-London. Yeah, the good thing is that they recently is they've getting a lot of volume just before, and then when London actually opens, we get nothing. So, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca to check it out? So that means go visit the library to check it out. Is that what it means? I'm pretty sure. ¿Dónde está biblioteca? I know biblioteca is library, and ¿dónde is go see. Take care, Luco, my man. All the stuff will be posted later, my boy. And yeah, NY session won't be on today, but I'll be posting any trades if I do take any. Have a good weekend, guys. Peace out. Peace out. As I said, I want closures below 150 for GJ. And yeah. How did you get that big letter of pairs? You right click settings and you go to watermark. Yeah, I'm glad I kept that on. A lot of you guys like that now, so that's pretty good. Where is a library to? But that doesn't make any sense. Where's the library to check it out? Oh! Nearly there. Where is Donde? Oh, yeah. Where is Donde? Donde está? So, where is gold potentially heading then? Probably down to 1852.3 to continue down, and then potentially even further to 1849. That's the next zones to fill. Looking nice. But yeah, I wanted to get in a bit earlier. I don't like buying the lows too far down. But it looks good to continue bearish, to be honest. Look at the daily now, rejecting the highs. Finally finished. Sorry, not finished. Finally found its resistance. How many pairs do you trade? 3. Did you get the closure? Ooh, potentially closing on support over here. If you guys have relaxed and chilled and not taking any trades, make sure to like and subscribe as well. Don't be worried about it. We know the volume is bad this week, so you just gotta chill with it. Gotta chill with it, man. So look, as I say, be careful. Like, the issue I have with the hourlies, look at the hourly. The hourly always has a aggressive top wick. You see that here? aggressive one. It's exceeded highs of previouses. Gold normally doesn't really care about exceeding highs, etc. Especially with the hourly making the top wick. It can do that and then happily flip and then continue down. Major pairs do you? I do GJ, GA, and gold. So potentially, if this candle made the top wick and flip, that was where an entry could have been. But nice and tasty. Don't mind too much about today. It is the last day of the week. Don't be taking any silly trades trying to make up the losers of the week. Just chill. I'm doing a challenge but can't seem to get a fucking trade. Very, very true. Very, very true. Someone goes buy GJ. I wouldn't be buying GJ right now.
No, with this 4-hour close, I think. No buys for today.
Yeah, look at this. Oh my god. So look at this, guys. If you want to see, you know, an example of why price action shit, look at the higher time frame. Look at the body of the candles, man. Look at the wicks. Disgusting. It's fucking rancid. And there's no buys on GJ because look, the hourlies have rejected the highs. The 30 minutes coming down over here. We're actually getting a lot of volume over here, which is nice. How long left of this hourly? 14 minutes left. Yeah, maybe wait for this candle to close in 40 minutes time for the hourly. The hourly make a top wick and then the drive down I may potentially take. Thank you, Ioni, for subscribing. I've been stuck break even for 5 days. Yeah, but that makes sense. If you look at the charts, it doesn't surprise me. That's good. Being break even on this is very, very good. Most people will be minus fucking 30% of their account right now, so good. So for me, what am I looking for? I'm already picturing what I want to see for this 9 o'clock. I want this candle to close below. I want the next one to make the wick up on the hourly and then continue over here. That's what I'm focusing on. And then this is going to be the setup that I'm looking for. Can you see the similarity over here? This is going to be the closure. This is going to be the confirmation, closure below support. Next one makes the top wick and then the drive down. A lot of volume coming in, so nice. But yeah, I have to wait 30 minutes, but good. That's all Gucci. Ooh. Oh wow, G, you did it over here. Nice. 12 pips stop. Coming towards the lows. 13 pips. Shee! But yeah, I am waiting. I think this could be quite nice actually. So flip the 4 hour, flip the daily. Rejecting the highs. This could just run right now. Feels like a lot of volume coming in. But hopefully we can hold off. If not, then I'm alright as well. GPY index must be moving. Maybe. Let's get it to 80 likes, guys. If you guys don't like the stream yet, make sure to like the stream. We are going to be close to hitting 1,800 subscribers. Sheesh! The community is growing nicely. Which is goody, which is good. Beautiful. So right around this area would be tasty for me to take a trade for sure. Would be very, very nice. Very, very nice. Just doing something here. There we go. Max, how do you deal with greed being in profits then wanting more? It comes from a lot of time and experience of being greedy and losing. I think you have to go through that roller coaster yourself of, you know, being too greedy, then it hits your stop loss. Being too greedy hits your break evens. Learning that you can be greedy when, you know, everyone's eating. So for example, when there's big zones, you can be greedy, you can hold them on for a bit longer. But when they're tight and you're just thinking it's going to break a zone, it's very, very unlikely it's going to break a zone before hitting your break even. So it's about learning that and just, you know, getting into the repetition and writing it down. Go, right, I was greedy this time, it didn't work out. I was greedy this time, it didn't work out. And then when you've got data showing that, you know, you've been greedy for the past, you know, 3 months and it hasn't worked out, maybe then you'll start to realize I don't have to be greedy. The only time you should be greedy is when price is moving very, very quickly. Only times you should be greedy. So 10 minutes left for the closure. If you don't get the closure below, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for someone else to try and take. So yeah. Yeah, mentorship here, link is here. So yeah, over the weekend, guys, if you do want to join the mentorship, give me some messages and I'll go through it with you guys. But there's going to be a lot of information coming up on it. Bro, gold, yeah, I know, coming down nicely. I wanted to get entries here, I couldn't get them because I was focusing on GJ, and yeah, and I was just messing about, to be fair, just chilling. EU 20 pips so far, nice, you're doing well. This, I'm looking at IC markets now, this is a lot of volume coming in, holy smokes. Holy smokes, I got my money up. Where would best stop loss be here? Ooh, only like 10 pips of these highs as well, that's nice, that's tasty, okay. That's nice, that's nice. So what I'm looking at here is if you close right around this area, I can get in on the flip one the top wick has made, and I can have my stop loss above the previous, which is even better. Even better, man. If this just runs off though, then yeah, tough shit. Which it may potentially be doing over here. It's good that the volume's coming in though. Right around 8:45. Took its time though. Holy shit! It took its time, boy. I think I may miss this move. Not gonna lie. Pushing pretty hard over here. This does feel like news to me, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, I mean, if you still close right around this area, I still would be happy to take them. We just have to wait for the pullback. Definitely some sort of news, yeah. My heart will break if it runs off. Yeah, it does feel like news. I'm looking at my IC markets over here, and it's just very, very kind of spontaneous and volatile over here. Let's take a look at spreads. Still tight though. Most Fridays I notice we get more volume in London being filled before the end of the week. Ah, orders being filled before the end of the week. That sounds about right. I took GU. Wow, you got themselves? They stop loss below, above 13 pips for a 13 pip gain. Beautiful. That worked out very, very nicely for you. GJ news at 2 AM. Yeah, but the news is here. This is the news. This feels like something else because it's pushing hard over here. And coming back to where I don't want to take any trades, so tough shit. And there we go, beautiful. Open short spread value column to see. Wow, look at that candle, came out of nowhere. That's definitely news, guys. So beautiful. Should come back down to these lows. It's a lot of traffic though, so this is what I wanted. Look, this is what I wanted. The clean candle from here to here. Okay, that's what I wanted. It's already done that, unfortunately, because of the news pushing it. And now it's coming back to zones where the traffic is shit, like here and here. so I can't really get in. I wanted to get in at that highs. GA. Yes, yes. 4 hours bearish. Daily's bearish. Yeah, that's the GA looks a bit better actually. You're right. Enough zone as well. Yeah. How come you haven't got a long wick coming down? Probably because I use a different liquidity than you. You probably use FXCM. We've spoke about that every day for the past 6 weeks. Let's take a look over here though if you get a closure. We'll have to see. But it looks like very, very volatile. A lot of news coming in. I wonder what the news is. So in 5 minutes time, let's see if it does. Let's see if it does. Japanese government official. Japan's stimulus expenditure is expected to boost GDP by roughly 5.6%. There we go. Beautiful. Blink FX doing really good research there. Amazing. So, good news for Japan. That's why the GJ is pushing down over here, because JPY is pushing up and the pound will then start to drop, which was nice. I was looking for on the 5, but for me there was no zone to get in. It was positive news GDP retail data. No, it wasn't. That was ages ago. Retail data came out at 7 AM. This was the push from here to here. Then it relaxed, and then this is something new, and this is what it is. It's the Japanese. The Japanese. So you're getting a closure in for 3 minutes time. 3 minutes time. Potentially, we've got the hourly with us. We've got the 4 hour with us. It's looking quite nice. 5, 2. Ooh, oh, don't be dropping it already, you fuckwit. Price on GG almost down 40 pips since we entered them buys. Yeah, it's just a lot of news, man. You can just feel it. Look at this. A lot of news. And wow, GA just did the move as well. Great. No closures, so no confirmations. This is just news, so yeah, I'm leaving it the fuck alone. And there we go. Beautiful. Trains even without us, yeah. Oh yes. Beautiful. So, oh yes, great. Looks like it's coming to where price has been raining for the past fucking 4 days. Great. I can't wait for it to sit in there for 5 hours. Wow, that was nice. Look at this. Holy shit. Damn, Daniel. But there was no entry for me. Look, where can I put my stop loss? My stop loss was too big over here. You'd have to have gone out on the 5 minute. This is just news. You can't do anything with news. Wow, GU fell off. Someone taking them GU cells. Jeez. So GA just did the move I wanted it to do, as well as what GJ did, and now we're in free fall over here. Should come back down to 850 like I said, and beautiful. A price reset. Finally next week will be better now. I don't know. GTA hourly looks nice still. Yeah, the only issue is it's news now. Like the issue is that when you're with news, price could easily just come back up, tap you out, and then start running again. So I'm not going to be happy taking really trades at the moment. I blame this on Pogba. 154 has been a really tricky area all week. Yep, this is why I wasn't taking this. I wanted to get in early and potentially the runners to come down, but I wasn't going to trade this zone. This zone here. Because it is rather shit. I wanted this candle. But this is just news. I can't take news trades. You know that, so... I ain't asked about it, boy. I took a GJ buy and I got a break-even trade, and that's all I'll be taking. GU, GA all closing nicely. Beautiful. So potentially if it does make a top wick, then you could continue. Let's take a look. Oh, look at that. GJ right on support. Potentially flipping and continuing down though, maybe. Do you also trade at New York session? Yes, I traded with the Mentorship group. There's over 86 of us in that group, which we be trading NY every single weekday.
Where is that guy who say I want to buy GJ?
In it, yeah. Someone said buy GJ. Yeah, he should be buying at the moment. Look at this volume, man. Look at this volume, man. Amazing. So completely corrected that the move. It took so many days to do. It's already back at these lows over here. Sheesh. Very, very nice. Watch the news. I didn't see anything. It's JPY about their basically their plan for COVID, and it's making their GDP go wild. Not GDP, making the Japanese yen go a bit wild over here, and that's what's pumping down GJ. You see. Oh my god. And this is an example of why fundamentals will always outweigh technicals. So don't be trying to go, oh well, we're coming here, we could take some support to then run it back up. No, it's fucking it's fundamentals. This shit, if this shit wants to, this shit will run 200 pips all the way down. However, it could also wick up 200 pips. So for me, I'm not taking any trades, especially because the week's been awful itself. I'm not taking any risky news trades. It's Timmy buying again. Timmy's taking a buy. So you see, if you bought on them lows over here, now you're down fucking 10 pips. So you know, you can either, if you want to get in news, you either have your stop loss to break even and get in early. If you try and get here, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit pretty bad. So yeah. Okay, I'm up 40 pips on GU. Amazing. Yeah, that closure here was nice. Beautiful. So it's a GA as well, came down, wicked back up 10 pips. So you have to be careful getting in late on news. You have to be in, and if you're not in, then you have to be chilling. If we break these lows though, oh, we come back all the way down here. I swear to God, I hope it doesn't. I thought we were escaping it. Like, I thought we were escaping. Come on, go up, please. For the love of God, don't come back to these lows. It's the shittest zone I've ever been in my entire life. But yeah, guys, it's 9 o'clock now. I'm going to be leaving the stream over here. I tried to check GJ buys over here, and I got a break-even trade. I got in, if people are just interested, I got in here. You can see in the highs with stop loss below here. We got into around about 5-6 pips profit, and then my stop was at break even, and then we got hit out break even, and it rejected the highs, and then this news just came out about the Japanese government, which has just corrected GJ completely back to the lows, but it has hit a major support over here as well. So no point taking trades, especially this week's been very, very shit. Just chill out and relax. But yeah, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Holy shit. Nice. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you later on. I'll see you at London session next week on Monday. Peace out, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.